think I'm gonna call this episode 2.5 because it's not really a continuation of the last episode.
I feel like I'm coming into a series mid-season.
Since everyone is based off of the Aqua Teens, you have the honor of being our universe's Carl. So that is bestowed unto you. You are Carl. So how does it feel to be Carl?
I will say that I would never be caught dead in a wife beater, and I would not. Am I correct in that he's normally wearing like flip flops or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I do not. I would never allow my hobbit-like feet to be put on display. So if you know what I am the mirror universe Carl.
Yes.
Because I have hair, and I wear shoes, and I'm dressed in black. So I'm fine with being the mirror universe Carl.
All right, that is.
Yeah.
How do you feel about zombie movies in general?
I think in general, I like them quite a bit because it's a subgenre that allows you to do pretty much anything you want. You can have like a deep kind of dramatic thing with human interest and stuff like Dawn of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, where you can make a point, you know, or you can just have people gnawing on intestines. I mean, it lets you have the full gamut of, you know, trash to high drama. So I think I like it. I mean, even it takes work to make a zombie movie that I won't like. I have seen them. They exist.
Really?
It takes work.
What are these zombie movies which you have disdained for?
I disdained, what was it? Dorm of the Dead.
What?
Dorm of the Dead. Oh my god. It felt like some kind of student film where they had managed to get a couple of like magazine models. I don't remember if they were even Playboy caliber models or whatever else, but obviously just Scream Queen-esque models, and it was obvious that they didn't cast it very well, and they knew what they were trying to do, because like in the opening scene you have all of a sudden just randomly two chicks start making out, which is like, you know, it's never anything I disdain personally, but it's like, okay, it was very funny. You could tell which one had signed the release form and which one hadn't, because one stayed fully clothed and the other one totally did not.
Oh, that's rather weird. You would think,
it was hilarious.
So they would both get into it with something like that.
So basically you could tell they probably couldn't afford like another model who was cool with, you know, disrobing. So you basically start on that, and it kind of veers off into this weird, and it's been a while since I've seen it, but there was some kind of college professor who just happened to have some kind of reanimating serum that he happened to bring back from like deepest, darkest Africa or something. And then some people got injected, and I think maybe 60 minutes later they ran out of budget and it ended. Yeah, I watch that every year at Halloween. I take about a week, and I do, my focus is watching horror movies, and I will watch the whole range. I'll watch the classics, you know, your Mummy, your Dracula, you know, your Universal monsters, and then I will throw in stuff from various decades so that I can get a good, you know, shotgun approach to it, and that was one that I pulled out.
That takes dedication, my friend. I don't think that I would do such a task.
I have to tell you, when it comes to bad movies, they're much more fun to review than good movies.
Oh yeah.
Because the problem is with a good movie, all you can kind of do is go, wow, this was good, and this was good, and this was good, and damn, it was awesome. In fact, I don't even want to write this review. I'll go see it again. As opposed to, you know, Dorm of the Dead, or what was that? I'm trying to think of something else that I just eviscerated with glee.
I don't remember the title, but there was one movie with like these slugs that would go into your brain.
Night of the Creeps?
Yes, that one. I think it's that one. It ended up with some kind of weird spaceship over a cemetery.
I don't remember the spaceship. I just remember that film. That film is near and dear to my heart, simply because the whole, not to ruin anything for anybody listening, but basically the gist is, you're right, space slugs enter into the brains of the newly dead, turn them into zombies.
Yep.
and so it's taking place like near a college campus.
Yes, that's the one. That's definitely the one.
Where basically the guys from the frat house have boarded a bus to drive across to where the sorority girls are, pick them up to go to this dance.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an accident for one. I forget why. Basically, bus overturns. Everybody on board dies.
It was a zombie dog.
A zombie dog. Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
That's what it was.
So dog powered by space slugs.
Yep. Gets in front of the bus.
Driver freaks, turns the wheel. They spill over. They all die. You see slugs going up to the bus. So at the sorority, cut to the sorority house. Police detectives inside, and he has one of my favorite lines ever, which is, "Well, girls, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news." "What's the good news?" "The good news is your dates are here." "Oh, well, what's the bad news?" "The bad news is they're dead."
Yeah.
I know, just it's so ridiculous. And you can get movies that go so ridiculous that they become endearing. It's like it's like a dumb puppy, You can't smack it because it's just a dumb, cute puppy.
Yeah.
So you just kind of pet it and go, "It's okay, it's gonna be fine." That Night of the Creeps, wonderful.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely one of those movies that even though you know it sucks, it's still fun to watch.
Oh yeah, it's fun. and the thing is, and what a lot of critics forget, is that some movies are just supposed to be fun to watch. They're not supposed to be, everything can't be a Merchant Ivory film, and nor would we want it to be. Some movies are just, please come in here and turn off your brain, and I will take care of you.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, fine. I know Doc and I disagree with this. Doc Ezra, who writes for the site, we have a running disagreement. We even don't bring it up in conversation.
All right.
But for me, the movie Starship Troopers works because when I watched that trailer, that movie said to me, "Widge, I am offering you bugs and guns. I'm not offering you anything else. I'm not offering you characters. I'm not offering you plot. I'm not offering you logic. I'm just offering you bugs and guns. If you show up for bugs and guns, I will take care of you." And I showed up for bugs and guns, and I had a blast. I was laughing my ass off. So, it's fine. You got to understand what the film is bringing to the table. Now, I will say this. There is something horrible in a film that purports to be dumb fun, but forgets itself and lets your brain turn back on. I hate those. Like the first Transformers, I showed up wanting to see robots kicking each other's ass for 2 hours. I was cool with that. I'm like, Michael Bay, you bring that to the table, and we're fine. Because that's what this film is supposed to be. And it was like, but by the time we got to the point, okay, well, there's this Allspark. It's like Galactus's Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
And it's kept in a cavern, but we're going to have it shrink down to portable size for ease of use because we got this far in writing the script and we realized, how are they going to get it out of here? So we just put that in. And we're going to, run the robots into a large metropolitan area. My brain woke up and was pissed because it thought it was going to have a nice nap. So.
Oh, I hear you, man. That's definitely one of the movies that I have a disdain for. And don't get me started on the second one.
I have not seen the second one yet. I have not had a chance to see it.
I hope you never do.
The only thing I heard was Siege, who also writes for the site, basically told me that you remember that problem you had where they stopped having robot battles to try to have a plot. I said, yeah. He said, well, they fixed that. That's all he said. So I don't know.
Well, my friend, why don't you plug your website because we're almost out of time.
Okay. This is me plugging the website. Of course, I'm Widget Walls. I'm the chief cook and bottle washer for needcoffee.com, and we blog from the pop culture event horizon. And we view things like Dorm of the Dead, so you don't have to.
That's right.
You are welcome.
Thank you. All right, my friend, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care.